Remember the cliche, be careful what you wish for, you may get it? Well, they got it. So Republicans, push for get the government open. I mean, they wouldn't come to work. They're going to get the government open. They want Democrats to capitulate. For 40 days, Democrats didn't capitulate because of the ACA. And then they capitulated in the Senate. And now government's open again. Well, guess what? First things first, kudos to the House Democrats. Because the Senate Democrats put shame on their party. Shame. So they came out swinging. They were after all of the Republicans, reminding them, how was your 8-week vacation? Virginia Fox, she was a little upset. Snowflake, hey, I wouldn't want people saying we're working. You weren't doing shit. You were spending our money while you sat on your ass. All to protect Donald Trump, the pedophile. It's honest. Why is he saying that? Because the emails that came out that Democrats released, I don't care, Mikey, Grinder Mike Johnson, those aren't hoaxes, and that's not a publicity stunt. Those are actual emails released by Epstein and the Epstein estate. And one of them calls Epstein dirty. Epstein calls Trump a dirty man. Wow. Pot calling kettle black. Wow. But it's progressively gotten worse, because with Gravala in about 20 minutes getting sworn in, her name's going on the discharge petition. Now, he has called Nancy Mace, Trump, and Lauren Boebert to get their names off the discharge petition, because there are Republicans who are signing it. They want him off. They don't want to release. He's in an emergency session with Patel, Bondi, his lawyers. They're all in panic mode because they really thought this would go away. They thought after 40 days we wouldn't remember. Here's the thing. You motherfuckers did the American people dirty. House Republican senators did us dirty. Because not only you got them to agree to a clean CR, okay, cowards, Schumer, blah, blah. But then you tucked in an amendment where they could sue the government for what Jack Smith did during the investigation of January 6th. And then there's a part here where you want to get rid of THC products. You want to get rid of people's gummies. For what? They've been around for over a decade now. No one cares except you old motherfucking Republicans. Alright? It's no different than what they did when they banned alcohol. People will find it again, and the only people who make money will be organized crime. It's stupid. Oh, by the way, many states get a lot of tax money from that. But you want to take that away because your so-called Christian values. All right, and now they held out. You want the ACA? We want a national abortion ban. Okay, in my previous video, I said, hey, you want us to hide the Epstein files? Give us everything. If you're looking at the comments, my pal JD Farmer says we want it all. 5 years ACA, all of it. Because if you don't want what's about to happen in 20 minutes, give us it all. I'd apologize to the victims of Epstein and Trump, but the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. And if they want to play that atrocious game, sometimes you got to play that game. But that being said, because I don't think that's going to happen. That being said, they're in an emergency meeting. And if this didn't bother Trump, if this was not that bad, if this was the hoax that Grinder Mike Johnson says it is, why are they in panic mode? All right, you got what you wish for. Karma's a bitch, and here it comes. It's going to roll over you. And if there are Democratic names on that list, you're getting fucked too. Good. But Donald Trump's in panic mode because there's something there that's going to cost him dearly, and I'm in for it. I got popcorn, I got champagne, all of it. Because it is time for those people to really go into panic mode and suffer. Because they've made our lives miserable for the last 8 weeks. With their arrogance, sticking their asses in our face, telling us this, as talking about the economy. Carrie Levitt, the bubbleheaded bleach on that comes on in 5, goes, yeah, just trust Trump. No. Because there's a lot of young ladies who found out you don't trust Trump. And the birds are coming home to roost. I love this for you guys. I love you to twist in the wind, because here's the thing. If you capitulate to Trump, if you're able to stop this, then everything else you just did goes away. You will be remembered as protecting Trump from the Epstein files. You won't be remembered for anything else. The shutdown and everything. The script just flipped over. Why? Because you are not smart. And your boss fears this. And he knows, and they all know what's on those files. And by the way, where's a lot of this information coming from? It's been leaked by FBI agents in the FBI office. Because there are many career FBI agents who are not happy with Kash Patel and what's going on. And the idea that it could torch the Trump regime makes them feel warm inside. So, let's do this. You got what you wanted. You got the government open on your terms. You got a clean CR, even with a little extra tidbits thrown in. Yeah, time for you to squirm. Time for you to feel pain. Because that's the one thing I'm very happy with the House Democrats right now. They're looking at everyone in the Republican Party and going, we're not them. We're not the 8. We're not Chuck Schumer. You're going to play our game now. And we know how this game's played. Let's do this thing.